Hey, FitLovers.
Hey, FitLovers.
Welcome back. I am Ramsey.
And I am Mina.
And today we will be exploring the intimacy deck by Best Self. If you guys are familiar with our previous show, Garage Talk, you remember we did a whole series on the intimacy deck. But since we've had the FitLove Show, we haven't even done that at all. We haven't touched on it at all. So we thought we would revisit the intimacy deck by Best Self. And just to let you guys know, it's a great way to start conversation between couples, or it's an icebreaker between people who are just meeting, that kind of stuff. So you never know.
You never know, because it's been such a long time since we've done it. We might have some different answers than we've had before because we've been through a little bit of life experience since then.
Yeah, that's true. We've created our best selves. So anyway, stay with us. This is the FitLove Show. Okay, FitLovers, so like I said, today we will be exploring the intimacy deck by Best Self. It's basically this thing right here. I know you can't see it. It's small, but let me show it to you closer. Now you saw it. Okay, so anyway, on the intimacy deck, as you can see, we have about 6 colorful decks laid out here in front of us, and each one of those decks represents a category. Those categories are past, random, life, relationship, intimacy, and about you. So I've taken 3 categories, and Jamina has taken 3 categories, and each of us will be picking a card and reading the question that we pick to the other person and seeing what interesting answers can come about this time.
Yep.
Yeah. So that said, stay with us. But before we get started, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn your notifications on. You'll be notified first when new episodes are released.
Okay, what I was going to say just now was, okay, babe, let's get it cracking. Okay, FitLovers, I'm going to start because ladies first. And if I seem a little tired, it's because I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to work. So, sorry.
Because she is tired, that's why.
I am tired. So if my words get a little jumbled or whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to pick first. And I have the yellow one, and the yellow one is random. So I'm going to ask the question, and Ramsey's going to give me the answer.
The random question I get.
Okay, if I notice that your words and actions are not aligned, what's the best way to let you know?
Directly. I don't even have any hesitation with that answer. Directly. If I have an issue with somebody, or somebody's words and actions are not aligned, directly. There's no point beating around the bush with it. It's just come straight out with it and let them know. Because, I'm assuming that if one's words and actions are not aligned, it's causing a red flag to pop up. And I don't want any additional red flags to pop up, or for that one red flag to remain popped up. So I would just assume deal with the issue directly and head on.
So just tell you how it is.
Yep.
If I got an issue, tell them how it is.
Yep.
I don't have many issues with him. So.
No issues with me. Okay. Next question. Okay, my turn. Let's see. I have intimacy, life, and relationship. So I think that I will choose one from the relationship deck first. Let's see what we got going on here. What's something you'd like to be forgiven for? What's something you'd like to be forgiven for?
Using your toilet brush. Toilet
brush.
Using your toothbrush to clean the toilet. I told you if my words get mixed up.
You used my toothbrush to clean the toilet. What? Really? You did?
No, I would never.
Oh. Okay.
Something I'd like to be forgiven for. The devil comes out of me when I drink. So for the times that I have acted like a complete asshole or just outside of myself when I've had something to drink, I would love to be forgiven for that.
I forgive you.
Thanks. We don't have that problem
No, we don't have that issue.
any longer. So, yeah, that would be the main thing, just how I act out of character when I make certain decisions.
You know what? FitLovers, I have to say that was extremely big of you. To be able to come out with something like that in a public forum, that is a huge thing. So
Thanks.
I commend you.
Thanks.
All right.
And I'm forgiven.
Yes, forgiven.
Okay, it's my turn again. So, what I'm going to choose is past. Yes, sir. Let's see. And my phone is on.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, it's real, right? Okay. What are some things you liked and disliked in previous relationships?
Things that I liked and disliked in previous relationships.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Start with the likes, maybe.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're previous, so it couldn't have been much I liked about it if they're previous. Right?
Basically.
Yeah, but there's got to be something. I mean, I don't know. Some likes and dislikes. That's a lot to get into.
Forget the likes. Tell me about the dislikes, so I don't make those mistakes.
Okay. I'm not a screamer and yeller. I can be boisterous about stuff, and I don't mind the discourse and going back and forth and debate and stuff like that. But I'm not a screamer and yeller. I'm not an arguer in that regard. So, we can talk about stuff and discuss stuff, but I guess I just don't like it to escalate. And that was one of the problems I had in a previous relationship. I don't know. I like calmness. I don't like things to get too over dramatic. I have a temper and it can come out sometimes, but it's very rare. I just kind of like things on even keel. So.
And he likes people to accept him for who he is. He doesn't like people to try to change him or.
Everybody's like that.
Because he's special.
Everybody's special.
He's special.
Everybody's special.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Takes a special person to be with him.
It does. You're special, baby. Okay, FitLovers, my turn again, and this time I will be choosing from intimacy. That's what we got going on. Yeah. How do you describe me to other people? This should be interesting. How do you describe me to other people?
My man, he is fine. He puts it down. He is so kind to me. He looks out for me. I've never been loved by anybody so much in my life. And I'm not even gassing you up. He gives me everything. He takes care of me. If he sees I'm a little bit stressed out, he tries to ease that stress. Everything. I mean, I when I describe you, it sounds like you're the perfect man, which to me you are. So you're a great man.
Thank you, baby.
In all honesty.
And let me just say.
Oh, but I also tell people that you are toxic masculine.
I'm toxically masculine?
Yeah, toxically masculine.
That's an inside joke for lovers. And we're going to do a whole nother show on toxic masculinity because I got some things to say on that. I was recently branded as toxically masculine recently. So anyway, but I have some things to say about that. So stay tuned for that show. But yeah, that is the nicest thing you could ever say about me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
And I'm glad that I don't have to answer that question and follow up after her. Because how are you gonna follow up after that?
I'm gonna get some great D tonight. Just kidding.
No, she's not.
Okay, so I have my last card to pick, and I'm going to pick my About You card. Let's see. Okay. What do you think are my worst qualities?
Worst qualities?
Bruh.
Well, I don't think you have many bad qualities, but if I would say that you did have the worst qualities, and what I would construe her having a worst quality is that she tends to beat up on herself quite a bit. So even if it's something that at a certain point is outside of her control, and there's nothing else that she can possibly do about it, she will still continue to beat up on herself sometimes, and that can be hazardous. So it's like, she does a lot. She's a great woman, and she is responsible for a lot. So if something happens to fall through the cracks or she misses something, she's really hard on herself about it. So, I understand being hard on oneself because no one's going to be harder on you than you, technically, especially when you get to be adult, but there is a limit at some point that you hit where it's like, okay, all right, I got to stop kind of beating up on myself and just realize that people make mistakes, things happen, and life goes on, and that's that.
See, that's why my answer to my last question was exactly that. He cares about how hard I am on myself.
Yeah.
That's my worst quality.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, FitLovers, the last question, my question, and I'm choosing from the life deck. Let's see what we got going on here. What's currently keeping you up at night or causing you stress? Could be anything. Could be you walking into the room breathing and she'll wake up.
The fact that I want this FitLove thing to take off the way that I want it to, that's basically it. I do jobs.
That keeps you up at night?
Kind of, sort of. I do jobs that I love. I personal train and I work at a restaurant. But I really want this to take off and I want it to make an impact in the world and in people's lives. So yes, before I go to bed, I'm checking on the YouTube views. I'm checking in the morning. I just want it to blow up. And that kind of sort of keeps me up at night. Oh shit, a lot of things keep me up. Look, I'm just trying to figure the big picture out. Because like he said, the smallest thing can keep me up at night.
I don't imagine anything will keep her up tonight. She's tired. So as soon as she hits the pillow, she's going to go to bed.
I am, but I had to wake up at 3:30 and I was up at 1, 2, just thinking about how I'm going to train the people that I'm training. It's like my brain. At least it works, okay?
Yeah.
Amen to that. Because I do not want it to stop working. So
there you go. Virtually
everything keeps me up at night. The kitty cat keeps me up at night. Our new kitten. That cat keeps me up at night. Yeah. That and playing with stuff. And so that would be the main thing keeping me up at night.
Nothing keeps me up at night.
No.
Yeah. I hit the pillow and I'm out in 3 minutes and won't hear anything. Well, that's not true. I'll hear some stuff. Some stuff could wake me up. But by and large,
he doesn't even wake up by his own loud farts.
That's because I don't fart. I just keep all that inside. Just full of air inside.
The smell doesn't even wake him up. Wakes me up though. Okay, FitLovers. Well, that's our show for today. And we just did this intimacy deck by Best Self. And honestly, it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was like a good time with you.
Yeah. So depending on the response of this show and how this show does, we may do another intimacy deck episode and see how different those answers get as well.
And we should put the link in the description box below.
If you guys want your own intimacy deck, I'll put a link in the description box below. You guys can buy your own.
Yep. And it's inexpensive. It's really fun. We're just chilling in the bed doing this.
Yeah. You guys can do this any place, anytime, sit in the car, whatever the case may be. Good to break the ice. Mm-hmm. So that being said, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to turn your notifications on so you'll be notified first when new episodes are released.
Yup.
Thanks again, FitLovers.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Peace.